there, thanks for joining me for this video. This is the second of a two-part series focused on closet organization. In the first video, if you missed it, it was all about taming the madness, getting everything out of our closet, making sure we prioritized and we are focusing on the stuff we love, we feel great wearing, that fits us well, and that we treasure. And we also went through an exercise to identify some that maybe we don't need to have, things that, you know, can go to somebody else that we can donate. So there is a 4-step process. It's very easy. So if you'd like to watch that video, I will link it in the video description for this one so that you can go and check that out. But today I'm excited to bring to you 10 tips, tricks, and hacks on how to ensure that your closet stays nice and clean and organized, and it's a space that you can always find what you need and you like to go to. So let's start with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is something that you've probably heard before, but have you implemented it? Have the same type of hangers throughout your entire closet. I really do like the felt hangers. There's different quality ones. I'll link ones that I think are really good, but it makes such a difference. Everything's uniform. It all looks cohesive, and like these are slim, so you get more space. So definitely make sure, if you haven't already done so, swap out all your hangers, get some new ones, and you'll be thankful that you invested in that. Tip number 2 is making sure you have a methodology that you follow that suits you best. You can organize your clothes by function, by color, by both. You could organize it by season. It's whatever works for you and you'll be able to use going forward. I like to do mine by function. So I have my sweatshirts, my thicker sweatshirts, I have my thinner sweatshirts, I have my long sleeve shirts, I have my short sleeve workout shirts, then I have my tank tops. I have my dressier clothes on this side, like the warmer sweaters, and it kind of just goes all the way down from, you know, like thicker, long sleeve, short sleeve, no sleeve, and then my pants. That works best for me, and I manage my clothes that way. I don't organize them by color, they're done by function, but pick a strategy that works for you and stick with it. And another tip is to make sure that if somebody else is helping you with your laundry, that they understand your system, so it'll be kept in good shape. Okay, tip number 3 is all about trying to keep your tank tops in order. Do you ever find that they fall off the hanger, or it just feels like it's a waste that you have one tank top on each hanger and you just have a whole bunch of them? This is a really cool solution that you might want to look at. This is called a tank top hanger, and basically you can put all your tank tops across here on these little pegs and then just let it drape down, and you have just a small bit of space that you have to dedicate to your tank tops. I'll take it off so you can see it. So this is what it looks like. You just have different slots that you can put it on. This works great. This will also work for bras. Obviously it works for ties, anything that you can just kind of hang on a hook. So this is a great thing that you can get and put into your closet. Okay, along with organizing your clothes by form and function, tip number 4 is about making sure they're all going the same direction. So whether you're a lefty or a righty, you might have a preference on which way everything faces. And there's no right or wrong answer. Just make sure everything goes the same way. So all of my stuff faces to the right. I'm a lefty, so it's a little bit backwards, but it works for me. And I make sure that they're all facing that way, so when you're going through looking for clothes, it's easy to find what you need. Tip number 5 is all about long hanging items. So if you're short on having space that allows you to hang like a long dress or a pantsuit or a robe or a jacket, and you don't have the long vertical space, it's easy to fix. So what you can do is take your hanger, put your item on the hanger, okay? And then put a second hanger on there. And then what you can do is, turn them this way. Take one of these little felt things that you can put over a hanger to add another hanger. You put that on, you hang it. Now your long dress can go here in a space where you don't have all the vertical space hanging down. So if you're challenged in that way, this is a great option. And you could also do it without the little felt adapter. You can just put both hangers on there. I like to do it with the felt adapter because when I'm going through, I can just move the one hanger and the whole dress moves. Both hangers move. But isn't this an awesome way to organize dresses and pantsuits that are really long, and it frees up space underneath if you're short on space. So I really love that one. Tip number 6. So when I take something off the hanger and I'm gonna wear it, say I wanna wear this jacket, I like to take the hanger and set it aside. I don't like to leave it inside here. That drives me crazy if got all my clothes and there's a bunch of empty hangers. So after the challenge that I did recently where I cleaned out my closet and got rid of some of my clothes, I had a whole bunch of extra hangers. Plus I already had extra hangers as it was. So what I did was I actually dedicated part of my closet and a section just for my empty hangers. So when I go to take something off the hanger, I take the clothes off the hanger, and I just put the empty hanger here. I love that. It keeps all my clothes organized. It keeps the hangers in one space. And when we do laundry, it's easy to grab the empty hangers. So love that. That's a great hack for you to try if you have space and can dedicate it. Another option is to there's floor standing hanger holders, or even just a basket at the bottom of your closet if you have the floor space. But I love to do that because it keeps everything clean and organized. Okay, tip number 7. 7 is all about utilizing a collapsible hanger so that you can make more space for other items in your closet. So I have my jackets and I don't wear them often, but I do need to have them accessible. I live in California, so I'm often in a light sweatshirt or a light jacket, but sometimes I will use these. But what I wanted to do is be able to still utilize more of this space. So I got this metal collapsible hook, and what I like to do is have it collapse this way, and it gives me more storage, and that gives me room for tip number 8. So tip number 8 is I needed somewhere to store my blankets because I use them, but I don't have a place to store them when I'm not using them. So I got these blanket hangers, which are very sturdy hangers. And now because I have collapsed down my jackets, I can hang my blankets right here in the closet and have them accessible in our bedroom for when we want to use them. So 2 perfect items that fit nicely in here because of the solutions. Okay, so tip number 9 is to utilize your space and make sure that you get items that fit nicely. Sometimes we buy organization items, boxes, bins, and things that just don't fit right. So what I did here was I measured out how deep my shelves were and how tall they were, and I decided how I wanted to use the space. So I had a need to be able to store, say, my swimwear, my scarves and hats and beanies and gloves. So I got these from Target. They're really nice. They're little baskets, and I was able to put labels that I haven't labeled them yet. That'll be for later, but I could put little labels on them so that I can know that, oh, okay, this is some of my skirts for when I go on vacation, and this is my swimwear. And so I'll have them labeled, but this works so nice. It's so versatile, and everything's accessible. It's not fussy. Things aren't closed up where I can't get to them. So I have easy access, but yet it's organized. An extra tip is this one up here, have something dedicated in your closet for a donation bin. So I will label this donation, but if you get something and you find you don't need it, you don't want it, have a place to put it so that you can make sure it comes out of your rotation and it goes in a dedicated spot. So when you're ready to put a bigger bag or bigger grouping of items to go to wherever you donate things, you know where to grab some extra items. So make sure you don't designate a space in your closet for things you want to donate as you go through and wear your clothes. Now, tip number 10 is one that I love. I put this in place about 6 months ago, and it was a game changer for me. So let me show you. Okay, in my drawers, I installed these easy little dividers. I will link them in the descriptions. I got them from Amazon. They're really inexpensive, but basically they allow me to have some organization to my drawers so I don't just have a big pile of stuff inside the drawer. So the way that I had it was sitting in here, and I was able to have my short socks on this side, my hiking socks, and then my Pilates and other socks there. But I love this solution. I also did this for my bras, so I have my workout bras, my regular bras, extras, and same with my other drawers. I was able to have little sections. These are so amazing, and it's very little cost, and it can bring so much organization to your space. Okay, I hope those 10 tips and tricks helped you out. Some of them have been game changers for me. I love double hanging my dresses, so I have all the vertical space freed up. I love the collapsible hanger, so I can add my blankets. That was just something that I needed in my room. I love the drawer dividers, so I'm not searching through trying to find the particular pair of socks that I want. So I hope you can do the same in your space and that you find comfort as well. So I have a ton more tips and tricks, so please subscribe and come back and join me again. And don't forget to watch the first video in this series so that you can have an organized closet like this as well. See you next time.